Hey guys, welcome back to some Guild Guardians. Today's video, we're going to be looking at the August Town Hall recap. If you haven't seen this, there's a lot of things that are coming down the pipeline. Want to discuss them, want to kind of go through them and make sure you're well aware. Now, of course, first one, JD Pride of the Forest is almost completely done with the sale. You won't be able to get her only on the secondary market at that point, unless you're lucky enough to go ahead and summon her with the stones within game. But again, those are slowly going away. So Town Hall, let's break into this. There's a lot of deep dive into some of these points, which are going to make this game a lot more efficient, a lot more effective, and a lot of things that we have been waiting for. First one, of course, approaching 1 million downloads. Now, 1 million downloads, that is pretty significant. That is a very good milestone, but my worry is the retention. So that is a place that I know is something that they've been looking at, and really the retention of the games, not only one, being able to log into the game, getting it able to run smooth, not getting the black screens, not getting crashes, anything like that, 100% have to be absolutely there. Then, of course, the content. When it comes to the adventure mode, when it comes to a bunch of different game modes, there isn't a lot to do at this point of the game. So, fortunately, with almost 1 million people downloading it, I feel like content needs to be released a little bit quicker because for a majority of players, even guildies, we are kind of stuck in a stagnant kind of cycle. You can see the current download is 864,000, which they're getting now exceeding 14,000 players, which really show the investment in the game. Now, of course, this is play to win, play to earn. You can look at a bunch of different ways. It is even free to play. So if you're coming in here free to play, there are a lot of players that I follow or that I've seen with comments on YouTube that are completely free to play, and they have made money in Guild of Guardians. Now, of course, they plan to reboot the retention. While growth is worth celebrating, there is an improvement to player retention like I talked about. We need more stuff to do on not only devices, but more things to do in the game. There has to be something that really draws people in, that gets people really involved with the game. I feel like the guilds are a gateway to really do this when it comes to interactions within people and having the ability to work as a team towards a common goal. I love the guild aspect that this brings, and that is one of the big reasons why I really focused on here. Now, of course, our guild is up and running. We are running it on Discord. It is not my personal guild. So unfortunately, I don't do the recruitment. I don't do anything with the guild as far as that side. I am just a member of a very, very strong, great guild. Big shout out to Kraktos. Absolutely love being in the guild and communicating with everyone over on Discord. Now, of course, the meta-changing addition. Some players did get JD, new legendary healer. This was something that we were missing and something that we have been missing for a long time now. With that being said, JD works very well, but unfortunately right now she is really locked behind a paywall. I hope they give us the ability to get more copies, using different comps, using different strategies, being able to really go in here short of using like a Flix. There's not a lot of healing support heroes that we have available if you are a free-to-play player, which again could turn off a lot of other players where, hey, I see all these really cool heroes, but I have absolutely no way to ever acquire them short of buying them. And again, that's where I feel like we need to have a little bit more overlap, or we have to have something that we can do to make these accessible. And even if it is new heroes or really things that are coming up in the future, to make them a little bit more accessible. Guild features galore. This is a part. Now, if you remember how expensive the guild stones are, they are astronomically expensive. And we know the guilds finally came out with quests. We also got the opportunity to go ahead and build some guild skills, which getting in a guild in Guild of Guardians by name is an absolute priority. You have to be joining a guild. You have to be in a guild. You have to do your donations every single day. It is literally the only way you're going to build a guild, guys. I have to say it again. You have to be in a guild. You have to be an active player. Even within a guild itself, you have to have, if you're 15, if you're 20, if you're 40, regardless of how many players you have in there, they have to be active in its entirety. The introduction of a guild crafting system allows you for the creation of unique artifacts, which can be upgraded over time to provide various bonuses, applying layers of strategy and depth to the guild's endeavors. So again, this is going to be, and I think it's the one right below the exclusive artifact that you get, or the exclusive item that you get for your hero. I believe it's going to be put into that slot. Don't know if it's going to be per hero, if it's going to be used by a couple different heroes, if it's going to give bonuses. That is yet to be seen. Now, Gruff's Vault unveiled, that is right, the soft staking system. I like how this works. Now, if you have seen the channel for a little bit, we played Illuvium for a while. Illuvium had a very, very hard staking system. If you wanted to maximize your rewards, you had to stake it for 12 months. After that 12 months, the rewards were staked for a considerable amount of time after that. Much anticipated, Gruff's Vault has completed its design phase. Legal approval is done, which is awesome. The soft staking will allow you to stake Guild of Guardian tokens without locking it away in a smart contract. So I like that. If you can stake tokens and get a return on the tokens without locking them up for a certain amount of time, offers greater flexibility when enabling participants in the ecosystem. It's designed to provide you with more control over your assets while still getting the benefits of staking. Me personally, I stake over on QuickSwap. I will also stake here with the Guild of Guardian tokens. Now we have to create, and that's what they're trying to do, is get a lot more utility when it comes to these tokens itself. Then, of course, we did pick up our pets. We already bought the pets. The development of pets is progressing steadily with a wide range of models. So we've seen them as NFTs. We've seen them over on Token Trove. They have to turn these into actual pets within the game. So again, we're going to have to see exactly how they're doing it, how the pets are going to be incorporated, what the buff percentages are going to be, the difference between legendary and epic and rare in the normal pets. We're going to have to see exactly what that looks, but they're making some progression. Then, of course, new content is coming. That is right. The update is going to expand the adventure mode, new worlds, and tier 7 gear. This means you might not want to really put all of your eggs in one basket, getting that tier 6 gear, because tier 7 is going to be coming. Chances are when we're getting the tier 7 gear, it might quickly replace the tier 6 gear. And we also don't know if there's going to be the 3 additional levels with the tier 7 gear, like the exact same thing they did with tier 6 gear. Again, that's going to be a question mark. The community concerns addressing balance in the economy. This, of course, is something balancing the game has to be there. If you can't have certain heroes like a Reborn, I know a lot of players have talked about the hero Reborn, that they went in there, they bought the hero, no utility, not used anywhere, really nobody there. And the Ruby economy is under review. So when it went to getting actually rubies within the game, it was pretty easy. You got a really good inflow of rubies. Then they made an adjustment. Now nobody has any. You're spending them in a ton of different places. If you just finished Full House, you spent a crazy amount. If you wanted to progress within that game mode, you spent a crazy amount of rubies within that game mode. And of course, if you want to do summons, if you want to buy things within the game with the rubies that are provided, we don't have enough of that. Then quality of life, feature updates. We know they're always squashing bugs. A lot of different things out there. The sweep all feature mode in the adventure mode. I sweep every day. I sweep every single time that I log in. This would be awesome, just like the changes that they made to the crafting, so you can actually auto combine everything. Has to be definitely some streamlining of the gameplay. But again, with the gameplay and streamlining this gameplay, you also have the ability to have gameplay. If you're going through, and again, we've completed all 3 of the stages in the regular adventure mode. We're going in there, we're sweeping on a regular basis. But as far as the adventure, there's nothing to do. That again is one of my big pet peeves, is I know there's a couple, we have the endless mode, we have, a couple different modes that you can play, but overall sitting and playing the game for even an extended amount of time, there's no reason. I like kind of the AFK aspect that they kind of built into it naturally with the regeneration of resources. We're going to have to see exactly what it looks like. And of course, live PvP is being explored. That would be very, very interesting, guys. But overall, I love this game. I'm still very impressed with the game. I waited for it for years. Again, same with Illuvium and a couple other games. But I am really enjoying the games building up, and really the challenge to go in there, because we're not putting a lot in the game. We're really not putting anything into the game itself. Picking up some of the cracked hearts every now and then, which is from staking rewards. So overall, we're just kind of regenerating what we're putting in there. But overall, the game just needs refinement, just needs a little bit more fine tune. So that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.